Hello, and welcome to today's yoga class. In this practice, we will bring our attention to freeing our pelvis through the continuous movement, accompanied with a breath, opening our pelvis and hips, preparing for labor, very suitable for those who are in a third trimester right now. And with a breath in, bring your arms above your head, and with a breath out, bring your palms to your heart center, and with a gentle bow, set the intention for today's practice. And bringing attention to your breath, let's place our hands to our shin, and just with a breath in, open your chest, and with a breath out, curve. With a breath in, open the space, breath out, curve. Take your time and allow yourself to connect to the pace that feels right for your body. Make sure that the breath goes together with the movement, and listen to how your seat bones also moving forward and back. So feel free to bring them more behind you when you arch and more forward when you curve. Listening to how your spine can arch and curve. By the vertical line, we're going to explore the range of motion with a Sufi grinding, starting to our right side with a breath in when the chest go forward, breath out, back. And as usual, listen to what your body needs. Slow down or speed up. Listening to the weight shifting from right to left seat bone. I'm sitting on the brick here, so feel free to use a cushion or a towel if that feels comfortable, and reverse to the left side. Listening how this motion can take over your whole body with the breath. Breathe in and out, and in and out. Oiling up your joints, oiling up your hips, freeing your chest, and finding center again. And we're going to move forward with the shoulder rolls, describing circles with your shoulders, allowing your chest to move forward and back freely. Let go in your neck if that feels good. Release any emotional blockages through the movement, through the continuous breath in and out, fully letting go with the movement, and reverse forward. Bring it all forward, allowing your chest to breathe and move back and forth as feels necessary. Allow yourself to breathe in when you bring shoulders up, and breathe out when they slide down. In and out. Connect to the pace that feels suitable for your body. And we're going to just grab elastic band and stretch tiny little bit so you can engage the muscles. And with the breath in, elevate your arms, and breath out, bow forward, gentle curve in your lower back. Breathe in, and maybe soft opening in your chest. Breathe out. You want to keep a gentle resistance, stretching the band sideways, activating our arm muscles, bringing shoulder blades together. You can also use a towel and just pulling them further apart. Keep on engaging the outside of your arms, keeping those wrists aligned, very important. And if you have hyperextended elbows, just bring your awareness to the center of your elbows. Let go, release, and bring your arms with the breath in up, and we're going to have a gentle twist to our right. Breathe out, bow forward. Breathe in up, breathe out, bow to the left. And again, the same thing here, just apply gentle stretch so your arms are getting their toned workout on a very gentle level. Engaging, waking up those muscles at the back of our scapulas and our triceps. Just a few more like that. And go ahead and release your neck. We're going to just bring the elastic band or towel behind you on the length that feels comfortable. Open your chest, breathe in, and with a breath out, bow forward, elevate your arms. Keep your wrist aligned. Breathe out, bow forward. Breathe in, open the chest, gentle arch if you feel up for it. Keep the movement flowing with the breath, slowing down your breath. And finding inner peace, a calmness as you move forward, as you repeat the motion. Allowing your body to wake up. And let go of your towel or elastic band, put it aside, and take away your brick or pillow if you're sitting on one. We're gently going to transition to our side stretch. Stretching the space between your ribs. Move your neck gently. Release unnecessary tension. And just go around with the left to right, left and end up on the other side, opening the chest. And since in this practice we're moving through, just listen for a little moment on the side, on the left, to open the ribs. And we're just gonna go and move from side to side. So here we go with the right, left, and right, ending up on the other side. Open the chest. And again, left, right, left. Feel free to use the elbow or elevate the elbow from the ground. As always, I like to remind you, listen to your body. This is the most important. And take it down a notch if you need to. With a breath in and with a breath out, travel, transition around, step, step, until you breathe in again on the other side and move around, step, step, and open that chest. Release the tension in your neck and bring yourself to a vertical. We're gonna sit on our sit bones, bringing 2 knees forward and placing our right arm behind us and letting the left one go around with a nice arch, a variation of the camel, opening the chest. And as usual, we're going to move around, allowing your elbow to touch the ground and open the chest on the other side. Breathe out, and on the breath in, elevate the pelvis, engage the back muscles of your legs, your glutes, and go around. If that feels too much, feel free to place a brick under your sit bones or a pillow. That might elevate and help you with adapting to the position. Just keep the breath going with the breath in when you arch. Breathe out when you go around. And we're going to switch the knees to the other side. Changing the direction, hopefully it will be seen better. And with the breath in, bring the pelvis forward. Engage the back legs. And travel all around. Breathe out and breathe in. Open the chest. And breathe out and breathe in on the next arch. Pull the pelvic floor up. And let go. Especially if you're expecting, it's a really good muscle to get into the tonus for us. Pull the pelvic floor up and keep pulling it up at least for a few seconds. And go around. And bring yourself back to the center. We're going to open our legs sideways and bend towards your right. Feel free to keep your arm on your shin. And we're going to keep on moving with a breath in. Arch. Breath out. Bowing forward towards your legs. And here again, breathe in and out as you like. I like to breathe out here and breathe in when I arch and place my elbow on the ground. And breathe out when I bow towards the leg. Elongate both sides of your ribs, allowing yourself to have a longer stretch in your spine as you go through the motion. Listen to the space under your armpits. So we're not rolling our chest forward, especially here. Now for a gentle stretch, open your chest. And we're going to shift the gentle wiggle and our spine shift to the left side. Let's keep our feet flexed if that feels good. Yeah, so our legs a little bit more engaged. I suggest here as well, pull the pelvic floor up, squeeze that mula bandha. Breathe in and breathe out, bow to the side. Bring your attention to your armpits, allowing your chest to open. Allow your armpit to look up to the ceiling. And breathe out. Just let your body move through. And listen to your ribs finding more space, your spine elongating, opening the chest to finish this side, coming back to vertical. And we're just gonna stretch forward a little bit, so I like to use the brick so you can rest here on your elbows. Make sure you don't squeeze your belly, or you can feel free and travel a little further if the size of your belly allows. Just make sure you don't apply any pressure or weight in this position. You don't want to squeeze it. Let go in your neck, maybe add some circles. I'm keeping my feet flexed here so my legs are alive and stretched and active. The gentle side stretch here. If your belly is not on the way, you can bow forward over your right leg. For those whose belly is on the way, this is a good alternative. Listening to how your sit bone's opening, and shift your weight towards your left leg. The same thing here. If your belly is not on your way, just keep checking with your own body so you're not pressing anything. Keep your chest open. And we're going to come back to a vertical again. Take your brick aside. We're going to go for some bridges here. So find your feet parallel to your knees. If you're expecting and your belly is already on its way, so bring your knees a little bit wider and elevate. Very important to keep squeezing the inner thighs so we keep those muscles working. And bring your pelvis down. Keep the breath going. Make sure you don't hold any breath. Now we need to make sure that the oxygen with everything that we're doing keeps on flowing. And that's for all of us, for those who are expecting and not. And bring your pelvis down. And elevate it again. Squeeze your buttocks, squeeze those glutes, engage the hamstrings and inner thighs. And bring your pelvis down. Release the tension in the neck. The last one, elevate that pelvis. Open the space between your shoulder blades, open the clavicles. And gently bring your pelvis down. I'm just going to go for some hip openers, my favorite one. Very important for preparing for labor. Just allow your pelvis to open a little bit more. Bring your elbows. Let your elbows open your knees. And I don't know if you're going to see it with me here a little bit. Pull the pelvic floor up. Engage your inner thighs a little bit more so you can elevate. Use the strength of muscle and let go. And pull it up. And let go. And last one, pull it up. Release the neck. And let go. And walk back on your fourth, on your knees and hands. We're just going to go for cat and cow. Opening, nice arch and curve. Very important to engage the side muscles of your belly. And especially when you arch, feel the stretch so you don't completely let go of your belly. And pull it in. Follow your breath as well, yes. Breathe in on your arch. And breathe out when you pull it in. Feel the belly active. Especially when you stretch, don't let it drop. Yeah. And breathe out. Just a few more like that. Listen to the space, how you can gently engage your inner thighs as well. Almost like you're squeezing imaginary brick in between your legs. With the elasticity of your whole spine. Breathe in and out, allowing your spine from the top of your crown to your tailbone, arch all the way and curve all the way. Final arch and a curve. Hold the curve, keep on breathing. Listen how you can squeeze your inner thighs a little bit more, pull the pelvic floor in, squeeze the mula bandha. And just bring your pelvis forward. Finding nice stretch here. Very important again here also not to release our belly and pull it back down to a child pose. And breathe in forward, breathe out, bring it back, opening the space between the seat bones and engaging our core. If you're not expecting, feel free to tuck your toes to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself and go all the way to a fuller arch if that feels like it's good for your body. And we can stay here together for just a few more, engaging the core, those round muscles around the belly, as well as our chest. Listen how your scapulas are opening, bringing together. Last one. Coming down to a child pose. And I love to elevate my wrists to have a little bit more space. And while you're pregnant, allow your knees to open to create plenty of space for your belly. Find a calm breath. We're almost there. Wiggle your spine. Let go everywhere. Let the wiggle travel all the way to the tips of your fingertips. And come up. And with a final touch, I'm gonna release our pelvis using the brick and placing it just above our glutes, and allowing yourself to rest here. For just a minute. And while you're letting go, just listen to your whole body pulsating. Listen to your heart bringing the blood up and down. Letting go in your toes, in your thighs, in your belly. Let go in your chest. In your eyebrows. Feel free to sigh to release unnecessary tension. And you can always stay there longer or take the brick away and through your side gently, maybe even with your eyes closed, find your way to the seated position. Easy cross-legged. Listen to your spine expanding from your seat bones above the crown of your head. Find your calm, peaceful breath. And with the next breath in, bring your arms up above your head and down to your heart center. I thank you for joining me today, for sharing this practice. Namaste. Stay safe.